Okay, ready to record.
Okay, you see the advantage to these exercises is that you're always standing on your feet. You don't have to lie on the floor. You can be standing on your feet. That means you can do it anywhere. You can do it in the office, in the classroom, in the parking lot, in the airport waiting room, anywhere.
Right.
Because you're always standing on your feet.
Okay.
You can do it inside, outside, anywhere.
Okay.
Because you're always standing on your feet. So now you've got, do this, rock back and forth like this. Rock back and forth. I'm rocking from one foot to the other. And do that first to find a good base. So you have a space of about 2 feet. About this much space between your feet, right? You can see that here.
Okay.
About 2 feet. And then the knees are bending a little bit. The knees are never locked. They're always bending a little bit. Now, standing up straight, let the weight of your head take you straight over. Just the weight of your head and your arms take you straight over until you get about halfway down. Your back is curved. And now lean. Lean right here. You see where I'm leaning, right?
Okay.
Look up at the camera first. You see where I'm leaning, right?
Okay.
Right here above the knees. Right here.
Okay.
Leaning like this. It's very comfortable. And my back is arched over, and my head is just hanging loose. Now this should feel very good for your back. So fill up the whole back with air now.
Okay.
And take in some nice, deep, easy breaths. Take in 5 deep, easy breaths and yawn.
Oh.
And filling up the back with air. Two more. Filling up the whole back with air. Filling up the back with air. Okay, now, slowly come back up, straight through the spine. Very slowly, bringing up the head and the chin last. Okay, now go back down to that leaning position. I want to watch you this time.
Okay.
Just go back down. Yeah, good. That's it. Let your head hang loose. Your head and your arms hang loose. Yeah. And then you get into that leaning position, leaning on your legs. Take in the deep breaths. Now show me coming back up the same way. Now show me coming back up. Right. Just be sure that you're keeping the head completely loose so that when you're coming up, everything is loose. And see, when I get up to here, my chin is still touching the chest. It's still touching the chest down there.
Okay.
Until I get almost all the way up, and then the last part I bring the head up last. So do that again. From the down position coming back up. That's good. Okay.
Okay.
All right, now, do that rocking side to side again to find a new position. If you have a good base, the knees are bent, knees are not locked. Now we're going to go over to one side. Just starting with the head. Just starting with the head, and then look how this arm, see how this arm just kind of falls over to that side? And now I'm just letting the weight of my head and my arms take me over straight to the side. So I slowly go down deeper. I bend the knees a little bit, and that makes the even deeper. And then just check that the head is loose. The arms are loose. No tension anywhere. Everything is loose, just hanging there. Good. Let your knees bend a little more so you get a little deeper stretch. If you bend your knees a little more, you'll get a little deeper stretch. That's it. And you want to just hang there for a minute. And breathe. Remember to breathe.
Oh.
Just let the spine stretch out to the side. Okay, now look up at the camera again and watch me. So from the side, now before I come up, I'm going to roll over to the front. See what I'm doing?
Okay.
I'm rolling over to the front position. So I'm back in the front, and then from the front, I come straight up. Same as last time, bringing the head and the chin up last.
Okay.
All right, show me that.
Okay.
That's it. Okay, good. This is very important to come up straight through the spine. You never want to try and come back up through the side because you could hurt your back that way. It's important to always roll over to the front and so the spine is straight when you're coming back up.
Okay.
Now, find a new position so we can do the same thing on the other side. A good comfortable base,
Okay.
some bending at the knees, and now again, I'm just letting the weight of my head, just let the weight of the head take you over. And then the arm falls across. Oh. Oh. And you let your knees bend a little bit, and it gives you a deeper stretch.
Oh.
And breathe. Check, is the head loose? The head is loose. It's just dangling there, loose. Dangling off the neck. The arms are loose. The arms are loose, just dangling there.
Oh.
You bend your knees a little bit more, you get a deeper stretch. And breathe. And just hang there a minute. Just hang there. Now, very slowly, begin to roll over to the front again. And when you're facing straight front, then come up straight through the spine, nice and slow. Bringing the chin and head up last. Okay, find a new position. Now this time, we're going to go all the way over. Again, letting the head, the weight of the head and the arms take me over. My knees are bending a little bit to give me more balance. I'm going all the way over until the backs of my hands are flat against the floor. Your knees have to bend a little more as you get down there. And breathe. And just hang there. Make sure the neck is loose, just dangling there. No tension anywhere in the head or neck or arms or shoulders. And breathe. Now slowly come up, straight through the spine. That's good. You got the timing of it right. Now, do shaking one arm loose, right? The wrist is loose, the fingers are loose, and you're really shaking it from the shoulder. Yeah, from the shoulder. And then the other arm. Okay, doesn't take much of that.
Right.
Now when you sit down again, you should do one more thing. Which is this forward stretch. And make sure, look at how my hand is just gripping around the other hand. Yeah. Be careful, sometimes people will go like this, right? They'll lock their fingers together. You don't want to do that.
Okay.
You don't want to do that. That puts tension in this area here.
Okay.
You just want to hold it like that. It's more comfortable. This is the forward yawn stretch. And it helps bring all the sound forward. And when you're doing this forward yawn stretch, you should be feeling that wide space between the shoulder blades.
Okay.
Okay. Like I said, the greatest advantage of this round of exercises is that you're always standing on your feet, right?
Okay.
So you can do it anywhere. There are lots and lots of yoga and breathing exercises that require you to lie on the floor. But you know, that's not easy to do unless you're at home. So the advantage is you can do this in a classroom or the office or outside anywhere.
Okay.
What is that? Is that a telephone or what?
My telephone.
Okay. I have other videos that show other people doing it besides Brett, the one that you saw. Brett is very good because he's very physical. He's trained in martial arts, and he does rock climbing and skiing, so he's very physical and very good at it. But it's helpful also to watch other people do it. The Asian man that you saw the video of, I've got lots of video of him. I'll make one of him also doing it. Are you able to tell that he's Vietnamese? Can you see that?
Not yet. No, I
What do you mean, not yet?
No, I can't.
You can't tell that he's Vietnamese by looking at him?
No, what do you mean? I tell to Vietnamese follow this instruction.
No, I'm asking you about the man you commented on, the video I sent you. The one who has all of the clothes in the background, like a dry cleaner.
Okay.
That man, did you know that he was Vietnamese? Can you tell that?
No, I don't know.
No? Well, I thought Vietnamese can always tell another Vietnamese.
I really don't understand what you mean. The man with you sent me the videos with behind a lot of clothes.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Did you know that he's Vietnamese? Can't you tell that?
No, I don't know.
What do you think he is then? What country does he come from? What do you think?
I think he come from. This is not Europe. I think he's come from India or maybe India.
No.
Or in Africa. I think it is in Africa. Maybe in Africa.
What?
In Africa.
I can't tell what you're saying.
I think he's come from. I don't know exactly country, but I think he's come from. Africa.
Africa?
Right. Africa.
But he's Asian. Surely you can tell he's Asian,
He's Asian,
right?
He's Asian. Let me think.
He's Vietnamese.
In Vietnamese? Really? I don't think he's Vietnamese. His voice, I see his voice the same my voice. When he speak English or when he speak the text, I hear that his voice of the same my voice.
Well, no, he's not Vietnamese. I'm trying to trick you. I'm trying to trick you into believing he's Vietnamese.
Right. Because
I just I just wanted to see if I can convince you that he's from Vietnam, but he's not.
Where is from?
He's Chinese.
Chinese. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's Chinese from Hong Kong.
Chinese speak English very well.
Yeah, some of them do.
Chinese speak English very well.
Well, he grew up in Hong Kong, so he's been speaking English a lot.
Right.
The Russian guy
Is
why do you say his voice is strange?
because I see I heard his voice like it's like a echo. Hey.
Oh, maybe an echo. Yeah, some of the recordings are not very good.
Oh, okay. He's so funny.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
But
So I have another one.
he's a teacher.
I have
He's a teacher.
another one. No, he works with computers. He's a computer guy. They both are. I have another one of the Russian guy that I'm just uploading in a few minutes. I just finished it.
Okay.
So I'll send you the link to that when we're finished. You should have it in about a few minutes. But the new video is showing him working with the movie scene, Godfrey. Is working with the Godfrey movie scene, and it shows exactly how to use the movie scenes, you know? Exactly how to use the movie scene to practice linking and phrasing.
Okay. And then, so I also want to study the intonation, you know. Next time, can you teach me the intonation?
Yeah, we can do that, intonation. But look at the statistics, right here,
Okay.
in the corner that I typed in. You see under notes?
Yeah, I see.
Under notes?
7% was 33% intonation.
What does it say? Okay.
Okay,
That-
65% body
Okay.
language.
This is from an advanced.
I know this.
Yeah, this is from advanced free speaking course that I was teaching. So these statistics, these numbers, are taken from a lot of different scientific evidence. A lot of different scientific studies show that what you're saying in any presentation is 7% of the value of it is the words.
Right.
The words that you choose to speak. Your message is carried 7% by those words, but 33% by your intonation.
Right.
By all the ways, not just your intonation, but your intonation, your articulation, your tonality, all of your speech dynamics. Everything that you add to the words, the things that we work on, all the things we're working on, not just intonation, but all those things are much more important than the words, because they carry 33%
Okay.
of the message. Now, even more important is body language, gestures, what you do with your hands and your body. And here the statistic is a little different, the 65%. What they did was, they had someone give a presentation with no gestures. No gestures at all. Just talking.
Okay.
Just a head talking.
Okay.
no movement, no body language. Then they had him do it again for a different group, and this time he used his hands and his arms and his body and all of this body language and gestures, and they found out that his audience retained and understood 65% more. 65% more they understand when you add body language to it.
Okay, right. Really interesting, because I know the importance of the body language.
And do you know why that is? I'll tell you why that is. It's because, you know, written language, we've only had writing for about 10,000, 20,000 years, not very long, right? Written language.
Okay.
Then for several tens of thousands of years before that, we had spoken language. We were just speaking. But then for hundreds of thousands of years, as we were evolving into a man, hundreds of thousands of years, we had no language. No language. Everything was just movement. Everything was just facial expressions, gestures, body language. This is how people communicated. They communicated by looking at each other, seeing the face, seeing the arms and the legs move. Hundreds of thousands of years of evolution. That's why body language is so important, because that's a part of our brain. That's how we have evolved.
Right. That's why when I teach, so I always use my body language. The body language creates the energy. Even we control a lot of people.
Yes, you do.
Right.
Yes.
And now when I am just small, I am not big like another.
Yes, you do. It's one of the... It's one of the first things I noticed about you when you showed me the videos. I noticed right away how much you use gestures and body language.
Right. Because in Vietnam, I also study how to standing like a speaker, but just Vietnamese is not English. And I study also how to use the body language, but in Vietnamese is not English.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
So the other thing I want to work on with you is the part where you teach me a lesson, where you teach me the same lesson that you're going to teach, so I can make changes and show you changes to make about the way you're teaching it.
Okay. So you want to do this next time?
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that next time.
Okay. We will continue on Friday or Monday.
On Friday, yeah, the regular time, right? On Friday.
Okay.
And then we can do the intonation, you know, the next time. If either one, next time we can do either intonation, or we can do the thing where you're teaching a lesson. It can be any lesson, you know, that What?
I like study the intonation next time on Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do that.
Okay.
We'll start with the basics, basic intonation patterns, and then we'll go to the more advanced kinds of intonation. More by just having you read something to me, right? I'll have you read like a speech, and we'll find the different kinds of intonation patterns that you can use in that speech.
Okay. That's all for tonight, or we continue, Master?
What's that?
That's all for tonight, or we continue?
What's that?
So that's all for tonight.
No, I think that's enough for tonight. I wanted to ask you, though, I wanted to ask you, what about getting the small group started? We need to get some small groups started now.
Yeah, we can start with a small group now. Let me. So the system, you use the AutoPair here, or you use the Fuji box, or you use the room here to teach online.
We can try both of them and find which one works best.
Okay. Oh, can we start with 3 or 5?
But I think the fuse box is gonna. Yeah, we can. Just get people that you know that are interested and that can pay some money. Because it's also important to get some money coming in. All these things I'm doing are not bringing in any money.
Well, okay. So I will inform you in this week. I will inform you or confirm you how many people will study, and we can set the schedule in this week.
Okay. And let me ask you this also, because Mr. Tone did such a good job on the video blog. Can he also make some changes to my website?
Okay, let me ask him. Easy for him to change your website. You can continue write the guide for him, and he can change your website.
Okay. Well, I think I should. If he understands written English well enough, I can write to him. Yeah.
He understand. He cannot speak, but he can understand what you writing.
Then I'll write to him explaining some things I want to do. Because with the website, in some ways it's not as complicated, right? Because it's already laid out. Everything is there. All the content is there, and it's just some design changes, changing the colors of the backgrounds, that kind of thing.
Okay, I think he can do that. He can do that. But after you write or you guide him to do that, we should have a meeting. I can translate into Vietnamese for him to more understand. Sometimes we need to have a meeting.
Okay.
And show him what you need to change.
Okay. Okay.
Something else?
All right then. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you later in the week then.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. Good night, Master.